Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, everywhere in the world. So I have Jonathan with me and myself, Ashwin. We'll go through about product metrics, their importance, and what we are going to learn in the coming few minutes. So as a product manager, collecting information about your product performance, its features, the market adoption, etc. is essential. The right product metrics will give you invaluable insights on its health, strengths and weaknesses, potential issues or bottlenecks, and let you improve it greatly. In this presentation, we will go deeper in the definition of a product metrics, what they are, who needs them and why. Then we will go over the steps to find the right metrics for your product. And finally, we will provide some product metrics examples.
What are product metrics and why do we need them?
As the famous quote says, what's measured improves. Product metrics are data measurements that businesses use to evaluate the success of a product and determine how customers are engaging with it. They inform product strategy and help various company stakeholders to understand a product's value.
How do you find the right product metrics?
Picking up the right metrics is not as easy as it seems, and even product managers might not always measure the right things. First of all, not all products are same, and thus not all data will be collected with the same importance. Some are more valuable than others. So always define your business goals, find the right metrics by asking the right questions. The HEART framework, which is widely used across the market, can be of a good help by which you can ask questions that define the metrics you want to track. Avoid common pitfalls that we regularly do. Keep working on data and try to visualize it.
I see. Can you name a few useful product metrics?
Of course, Jonathan. So I have segregated major of those product metrics into customer-oriented metrics, engagement and feature metrics, and then business-oriented metrics. Let us go a little deeper into each of these. Customer-oriented metrics can be referred to as critical to quality characteristics. Knowing information regarding critical to quality characteristics makes it possible to understand value, minimize no value added activities, and satisfy the customers. Some of those are customer retention metrics, net promoter score, churn rate, and conversions. Coming to engagement and feature metrics, these measure the relationship between marketing strategies and customer reactions. To be in the limelight, you need to keep your customers engaged as much as possible. The better these relationships, the more consumers you will see in your client base. Some of those are product usage, finding the number of key users per action session, feature usage, etc. And coming to the business-oriented metrics, these are the quantifiable measure businesses use to track, monitor, and assess the success or failure of various business processes. Some of those are customer acquisition cost, monthly recurring revenue, and customer lifetime value.
That's great. Can you list some of the best practices in defining these metrics?
Finding the right metrics for your product. Take an evolutionary approach. Do not divert from business or product goals. Include quality as default. That is the prime most important for any product manager. Make use of the data that you have, and it builds a sense of accountability. Measurement is essential if quality is to be achieved.
What are some sample metrics for CDK?
That's a good question. So in the place where we work, it is always important to know what metrics we are actually using and how are they helping us. So some of those that I have gathered here are retention metrics of our clients, trying to understand what are we doing to retain them and what can we do better. Escalation metrics, which is of the requests that we get from the customers, which are both internal and external stakeholders. And then we also collect net promoter score, which is a key metric that we get from our customers. And that helps us enormously to have a roadmap for the coming releases. And automation testing summary metrics. This is used to track the test coverage and also improve quality. So these are some of the metrics that we have collected that we use currently in CDK. And in addition to this, we also have many metrics which are specific to product. And this is where we try to provide as much information as possible for the product managers who are trying to understand the in and out of product metrics. And thanks a lot, Jonathan, for giving your time and sharing this conversation with us. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.